Welcome back to Real Mummy. Today's episode is a little bit different. I don't really have a topic. I don't have a rant. Well, I mean, I always have a rant. But today I'm not here to talk about mum guilt or the school drop-off or the fact that my 5-year-old told me that my breath smelled this morning, which, by the way, it probably did. I hadn't had my coffee yet. Anyway, today I am here because I have news, like actual news. And I've been sitting on it for weeks now, and I'm honestly bursting. I feel like when you find out that you're pregnant and you're not allowed to tell anyone yet, and you're just walking around with this massive secret and you want to scream it to the lady in Woolies, that's where I've been. So here it is. I'm launching a new podcast, a brand new podcast. I know, because clearly I don't have enough going on. 2 kids, nursing, this podcast, the endless washing pile that I swear breeds overnight. But no, I decided to start another podcast. Classic Lucy. But honestly, I am so excited about this one. And I really wanted to tell you all about it because you lot, the people who listen to this show, you're the first people I want to know about it. So the new podcast is called Real Mummy Reads. Real Mummy Reads. She's the sister podcast to Real Mummy. I keep calling her my new baby, which is very on brand for me. And honestly, she kind of is. I've been working on her behind the scenes, getting ready, losing sleep over her. It's basically like having a newborn again, except this one doesn't need nappies. So already she's my favorite. I'm joking, mostly. Okay, so let me tell you what it actually is. So Real Mummy Reads is a book review podcast. That's it. That's the concept. Each episode, I chat about a book I've just finished reading. Simple. But here's the thing, and this is really important to me. It's not fancy. It's not literary. I'm not sitting here with glasses on pretending to be some kind of book critic. I don't even know what a metaphor is half the time. Well, I mean, I do, kind of. Year 10 English was such a blur. The vibe is, okay, so when you finish a really good book, and you just need to tell someone about it, like you physically cannot keep it inside, and you grab your phone and you send your friend a voice note that's like 4 minutes long, and you're like, oh my God, you have to read this book. The main character did this thing and I literally gasped in the ending. I won't spoil it, but oh my God, that's the podcast. That is literally what Real Mummy Reads is. It's me, same energy, same mess, just talking about books instead of talking about my kids wiping Vegemite on the couch. And look, I want to be really honest about why I started this, because you know me. I don't do things just for the sake of it. Well, I did try and make sourdough once during lockdown for the sake of it, and that was a complete disaster. But genuinely speaking, if I'm doing something, there's a reason. So here's the reason. I love reading. I have always loved reading. But when I became a mum, reading kind of disappeared for a while. Like a lot of things disappeared. My hobbies, my brain cells, my ability to finish a sentence without someone shouting mum from the other room. But in the last year or so, I've started reading again, like properly reading, not just the back of a Panadol box at 2 a.m., but actual books. And it has been so good for me, like genuinely good for me, not in a wanky self-care hashtag way, just in a I forgot I was a person who liked things kind of way. And I started talking about books on my Instagram sometimes, just casually, like, I finished this amazing book kind of post. And the response was, honestly, it actually blew me away. How many people were saying like, oh my God, I used to love reading and I haven't picked up a book in years. Or I want to read more, but I don't know what to pick up. Or I've read that one too and I've no one to talk about it. And that last one really got me. Because that's kind of the whole point of Real Mummy, right? Feeling like you're not alone. Having someone say the same thing that you've been thinking. And I realized that reading can be like that too. You finish a good book and you've got all these feelings and thoughts and there's no one to share them with because your husband definitely hasn't read it and your kids 5 and 7, so they're not exactly up for a deep chat about a plot twist. So I thought, what if I just made a podcast where I talk about books? What if I just did the voice note thing for everyone? And that's Real Mummy Reads. It's me, probably in my pajamas, telling you about a book like you're my best mate. No spoilers, or if there are, I'll warn you. And no pressure that you've had to read it. No judgment if you haven't read a book since high school. Honestly, some of these books I'm talking about, I read them in the bath in like 20-minute chunks over 3 weeks. And that counts. That absolutely counts. I'm not reviewing books like I'm a critic. I'm not giving them scores out of 10. I'm just telling you what I thought, what I felt, whether I cried, whether I stayed up way too late because I couldn't put it down, whether I wanted to throw it across the room, all of it. And the books are going to be all sorts. Fiction, non-fiction, funny ones, sad ones, ones that made me think, ones that were just pure trashy fun, and I loved every second. Because I read all kinds of stuff, and I reckon you do too, or you want to. And maybe you just need someone to say, hey, read this one. Trust me. That's what I want this to be. Okay, now let me tell you the exciting bit, the logistics, which is a big word for me, so I'm proud. Real Mummy Read drops in 2 weeks. And here's what's happening on launch day. I'm not just giving you one episode. No. On day 1, 3 episodes are dropping at once. 3. So you can binge them. You can listen to all 3 back to back if you want. You can pick the one that sounds most interesting and start there. Whatever you feel like. 3 episodes, day 1, ready to go. And then 48 hours later, a 4th episode drops. So in the first week alone, you're getting 4 episodes of Real Mummy Reads. 4. I told you she was my new baby. I'm spoiling her. And that first week, it'll settle into 1 new episode every week. Nice and simple. 1 book, 1 episode every week. Something to look forward to, something to listen to on the school run or while you're folding the 700th load of washing or hiding in the pantry eating chocolate. No judgment. I've been in that pantry. So yeah, that's the plan. 3 on launch day, 1 more 48 hours later, then weekly after that. Now here's the bit where I need your help, and I mean really need it. Can you go and follow Real Mummy Reads right now? Like right now. Because pause if you have to. I won't be offended. Go find Real Mummy Reads wherever you're listening to this. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever. Search Real Mummy Reads and hit follow, hit subscribe, hit whatever button is on your app. Because here's the thing. When you follow before launch day, it means the episodes just land in your feed automatically. You don't have to remember. You don't have to go searching for it. It just shows up like a gift. A little present from me to you. Except it's free and it's about books and I'm probably rambling in it, but still a gift. And honestly, following and subscribing really helps the podcast get seen by more people. That's just how it works. The more people who follow early, the more the apps go, oh, look, people are interested in this one, and they show it to more people. And I want this to reach as many mums as possible. Mums who miss reading, mums who want to start reading again, mums who are already reading and just want someone to talk to about it. All of them. So if you could do that for me, I would love you forever. More than I honestly do, which is a lot. Honestly, the fact that any of you still listen to me talk is still wild to me, and I never get over it. And look, tell a friend too. If you've got a mate who loves books or who used to love books or who keeps saying she wants to get back into reading, send her the link. Screenshot her this episode. Send her a text. Be like, hey, Lucy from Real Mummy is doing a book podcast and it's not pretentious and she's a bit of a mess and you'd probably like it. That would mean the world to me. I really care about this one, guys. Like Real Mummy has been this place where we talk about the hard stuff and the funny stuff and the stuff no one else says out loud. And Real Mummy Reads is going to be the same energy, just with books. Same room, same pajamas, same me, just a different conversation. And I think it's going to be really fun. I think you're going to love it. Look, I'm nervous, obviously. Starting something new is always terrifying. It's like the first day of school, except I'm 30-something and the school is a podcast and no one packed my lunch. But I've got you lot. And that makes me feel like it's going to be okay. So Real Mummy Reads, dropping in 2 weeks, 3 episodes on day 1, a 4th episode 48 hours later, then 1 every week after that. Go follow it now, please. I'm not above begging. I'm a mum. I beg my kids to put their shoes on every single morning. I have no pride left. Just hit follow. Right, that's it from me today. That's my big news, my new baby. I'm so glad I finally got to tell you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to Real Mummy. Thank you for caring enough to still be listening right now at the end of this episode when I'm basically just been yelling about books at you for 10 minutes. I love this little community so much and I can't wait to share Real Mummy Reads with you. Go follow it. I'll see you over there and I'll see you back here next week for the usual chaos. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Real Mummy podcast. Remember, every mum's journey is unique and you are doing an amazing job. Please be sure to head over to our website at www.realmummypodcast.com to stay up to date with the latest episodes and dive into our recent blog articles filled with even more wisdom and stories. We absolutely love connecting with our listeners, so don't forget to follow us on social media. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Real Mummy Podcast. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and become part of our supportive mum community. And I'd love to hear from you. Have you got a topic you want covered? Do you have a guest you'd love to hear from? Reach out to us through our website or social media. Your input is invaluable and helps us to create the content that matters most to you. Thank you for being part of the Real Mummy podcast family. Until next time, stay strong, stay kind to yourself, and remember, you're never alone on this journey.